Hey, what's up, everybody? Anthony Morrison here. Welcome to tonight's Success Connection. Hopefully, you have all had a great week, a fun week, an exciting week, and of course, hopefully, all of you have really been working on your business, right? Working on your business, working on yourself, and just making sure you're putting in the work and doing the things you need to do to be massively successful. So hopefully this message comes to you tonight, having had a great week. Of course, if you are a member of our Facebook group, please go into the group right now, type in, and of course the link is go.vsc.com/group. So if you are not a member, you can use that link right there and get to the group. And of course, you can apply for access to the group, and our team will give you access here very shortly, probably once we wrap up tonight's training. But if you are already a member, then it would be great for you to go there and then just let everybody know you are live on the Success Connection, right? So let everybody know you're live on the Success Connection, and we will have Nick, if you could just go ahead and give away, I don't know, give away $50 tonight to somebody who does this. So if you guys get your post on there, Nick will comment on your post, and if you are the one that wins, you will know. So we'll give away $50, really just for fun, right? That's really all it's for. We do it for fun, we do it for engagement, keep everybody, focused on the things that are really important. All right. Now I want to kind of address something up front tonight. Tonight's going to be a little bit shorter than normal. I usually am always right at an hour. I plan a really good lesson for an hour, and I hit the hour mark. There's two reasons why we're going to be a little shorter tonight. One is that as you all know, if you've been following along for the last 4 or 5 weeks with this, and by the way, for those of you that are new, of course, welcome to the Success Connection. This is a training that I do that's standalone every Thursday night. So this is not a continuation of any program that we're currently in or that you may have purchased. This is something totally separate, totally different, standalone. It's something I put together just as a value add to you, where I'm teaching you new things. I'm teaching you, funnels. I'm teaching you, the things that you need to know in order to really succeed today in today's market, right? There are very, 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 very many different business models, right? Like there's just people that come up with business models. So it's not very easy to to find the things that actually work. What I do is really break through all the noise, and I find the stuff that actually works, right? And then I build it. Sorry about that. That's my dogs. I'm still at my house in Florida, and at night the pool lights come on and they blink and stuff, and the dogs just go nuts. So I apologize, but my goal is to teach you the things that are working, right, and help you to cut through all the noise. We don't just teach you; we also do things for you, right? So we build funnels for you. We release those funnels to you. We give you assets. We give you things that are going to help you succeed in this whole, online business world, right? So this is not a continuation training. It's standalone. And what I was getting at is for the last 3 or 4 weeks, really maybe 5 weeks, we've been building out what I call the 2022 affiliate selling system. It's a system designed to help you sell other people's affiliate products, right? So affiliate products that other people have created. And the only thing that we're lacking in that right now is this basic training, like the actual training for the members area. I was going to give you that last week and then this week. I have recorded it, but I have recorded it on my computer here in Florida with the microphone that you currently hear me on, which may sound a little muffled, and I had no plans of going back home to Mississippi anytime soon. And so I went ahead and recorded all this stuff, earlier this week. to provide to you tonight. It's not the best work that I've ever done, right? Because I don't have my studio and I'm not, I don't have really good sound quality here. Well, unfortunately, my wife is very allergic to ants and what they call yellow flies. I don't know if any of you have yellow flies where you live. She's very allergic to them. When she gets bit by an ant or a yellow fly, like on her feet, we're talking it's like 911, emergency room, foot blisters up, swelling. I mean, it's just crazy. And she got bit. So we are actually, and that's the reason why I said it's going to be a little short tonight, is, obviously we have a 3-month-old, and Alexa can't really walk around right now. She's her foot looks like a basketball. And so we're faced with the very first time where my wife can't really take care of the baby because she can't move, she can't change a diaper, she can't put her down for sleep, nothing, right? She can't really move, and I'm here on a training, you know what I mean? So I've got to cut it short tonight, but we are flying home so that she can go to her specific doctor for this. And so since I'm going to be home, I'm going to re-record this training for you in the members area of this affiliate selling system. So it's a long way to say that next week I will give it to you, because next week gives me time, Monday through Wednesday at home, to film that content in my studio and just make it better. And if I'm going to give you something, I want it to be good. I want it to be quality. I want it to be, the best job I can do for you, right? And so I plan to just re-record the whole thing. Now that I have the opportunity, I'm going to re-record it on Monday. Okay, so important for you guys to note that next week I will be giving you that members area training. Okay, this week, obviously I had planned to do that, and I don't really want to dive into anything specific and new until I give you that, because that allows you to launch that business. We've already built the opt-in page, we've built the sales page, the upsell page, we've built the members area, and all of that stuff is available to you completely free. So if you're a new student, you have access to all of this here in what we call the Success Connection Student Center, right? So you get access to all this stuff, and it costs you nothing. It's completely free. And I'll give you access to this page tonight, but basically, most all of our funnels run on ClickFunnels. They operate obviously in the ClickFunnels software, just like this one. But you can activate a free trial of ClickFunnels, and then you can use the funnels that we've built for you, right? And all of these yellow lines represent businesses that we've built together. And if you scroll down to the bottom, when I do give you access to this, there's something called the Affiliate Selling System 2022. This is the opt-in and sales page. This is the members area where this training will live once I record it. And then this is the sales video and the OTO video. So we have all of these things done here, right? And ready to rock and roll. So all of this is done for you. It's just waiting for content. So since I don't want to move forward, I've never really found myself in this position on the Success Connection, which is kind of crazy, because I don't really want to move forward and teach you anything new. I want to finish this, right? But at the same time, I want to give you the content, filmed in a better environment with better quality sound. You don't hear a dog barking. When I'm at my house in Florida, anything goes. There's not a whole lot that I can say other than anything goes. So it's like the dogs might be barking in the background, and baby might be crying, and none of that really matters when I'm just like on a webinar like this with you guys, because that obviously you already know I do this at night. I do it most of the time from home when I'm traveling, so that these types of things happen. But when it's part of your members area content, it degrades the value. Your content doesn't seem as good a quality, right? You know, makes sense, everybody? Okay, good. Right. Yes, exactly. So I want to make sure your content's quality, because if somebody comes to your members area, I want them to trust you, to feel like you have a really good, you know, what you're providing to them is high value. You know what I mean? And I don't think that it is when there's a dog barking in the background. And for me to try to film any training videos here at my house and keep Chloe and Sophie quiet for a full, you know, 10-minute video is virtually impossible, right? And it doesn't matter where I put them in the house, they are never quiet. So what I figured I would do is, for tonight, since I do have to cut it a little short because I'm going to be packing my stuff. Like I said, my wife's foot is really bad. I know you guys might think, oh, it's just a little swollen. It swells and gets infected. And then what happens is there's like the tissue can die, where like literally she can lose her toe or her foot or whatever if we don't get it under control. And this has happened a few times, you know, since we've been together in the last 12 years. And so it's not like, oh, she just had a little reaction, a little swelling. It's, you know, it's a more serious thing. And so, you know, I like I said, I have to keep it a little shorter tonight, so I'm not leaving her to fend for herself and for Emerald alone. So I figured what I would do is answer any questions you guys have about our live event this weekend, because a ton of you emailed me and asked me questions about the live event. There's access to get tickets to the live event right here. This is the actual live event page that I sent you guys to. It's happening on June 25th, so Saturday, so just a couple days from now. And this event, you know, last week we talked about it. You know, look, and a lot of you got tickets to it, by the way. There were a good many of you that were like, absolutely, I'm in, I can, this is awesome, I'm getting tickets, I'm moving it, you know, I'm ready. But there were a lot of you that obviously that got off and didn't get your tickets, which is a little bit, I think, shocking to me, because here's the thing. If you want to be successful and you want to, you know, you really want to do the thing, like there's levels to the game, right? And that's the most important thing for you to remember, is that there's kind of levels, right? There's levels to the game, right? Most all of us start here as an affiliate, right? I started here. This is the level that I started at, okay? And then occasionally we move up to this thing where we kind of offer some type of course, right? We become a course seller, so we kind of step up just a little bit. And then we become a coach, right? So we've got course selling, then we become a coach, and then what we have is a full digital business, right? Because a full digital business really means I'm doing a little bit of coaching, I'm selling some courses, and I'm doing a little bit of affiliate marketing. This is where I am, right? So I am here. And the reality is that anybody can be here, right? Anybody can be at this level. It's just, really what we're looking at is the amount of time it takes to get from here to here. Like, how much time is that going to take you, right, to do that? Because that's the progression that most everybody takes. Like, most everybody takes this progression. Just trust me on this. They become an affiliate, because as an affiliate, what you really learn is you learn basic concepts, okay, of marketing. You learn basic traffic generation, okay? And what ends up happening is obviously as an affiliate, normally you're making 50% or whatever, right? You make something. And what happens is you're like, yo, I want to make 100%. I want to keep all the money. So I'm going to take these basic concepts and this basic traffic knowledge, I'm going to apply it here to be a course seller, right? Now, what typically happens to course sellers is there's levels to that game. There's like the $7 low ticket level, okay, like this. And then there's the kind of the mid ticket. There's the $500 to $2,000 course, right? And this is kind of a mid ticket, right? And so most people, they end up becoming a course seller and they pick one or the other, right? Which one do they pick? They pick one or the other. And they toil around doing that thing for a very long time. It becomes a very, very long period of time that they do one or the other, right? Some people eventually progress to being a coach where they sell a high ticket offer. And this is usually, $3,000 or more, right? And so what we normally find is that people will pick one of these things. Maybe they just pick this, and this is the thing that they do, right? And they stick with this. And that's great, right? It's great. It can be a really good business. But to have a full digital business, right, you need to really be able to do all of these things. You need to have your business running on all three different types of funnels and sales. That way you're selling to the entire market, right? I'm in real estate too. And, I would say that one of the things that I notice, like off the bat right now, right? What would be really, I mean, at least for me, what I feel like anyway, is that when I build the like a shopping center, okay? So when I build a shopping center, all right, if I build all my shopping centers in high ticket places, right, super high ticket places, then I cut out 2/3 of the people that can buy my stuff or afford to rent from me and stuff like that. So the issue that we have with marketing is the same issue you have in real estate when you invest in real estate. If you invest only in one specific thing, then you can't sell to the other people, but there's a massive audience. So like I said, with real estate, I build these high-end buildings, but then I also come back and I build some that are, I'm not saying they're bad buildings, they're just lower cost buildings, which means I don't have to charge as much to rent them, which also means I don't have to limit myself to only one specific type of audience that I cater to. See what I'm saying? And so in digital marketing, it's the same way. If you only sell one type of product, you're only or one price point, right? One of these brackets, you're only appealing to one type of audience. And if you only appeal to one type of audience, you cut out 2/3 of the market. So what we really are teaching and what this whole event is about, okay, is it's about the machine, right? And that's why I have a video up here that talks about this machine. Like if you were to refresh this video, I have it on a kind of a dev page, and watch this video, you will see it really talks about being a machine, right? Like creating the whole machine, right? The low ticket funnel, the mid ticket funnel, and then also the high ticket funnel. Now you might be sitting there saying to yourself, well, Anthony, there's no possible way, okay, that I'm going to be able to do this, right? Well, I disagree with you, okay, 100%. It is the logical progression of every single person that starts a business online. I don't know anybody that hasn't taken this same logical progression where they learn for a little while to be an affiliate and then they become a course seller. And honestly, what have I been teaching you for years on the Success Connection? All of my courses and programs that you guys purchase are to be an affiliate. You have Partner with Anthony, you learn to be an affiliate. You have Inbox Inner Circle, where, yeah, you're learning email marketing, but what am I teaching you to promote? Different affiliate products, right? You have my Ambassador program. What are you being? An affiliate. All of my courses teach you to be an affiliate, but if you notice that when you get on the Success Connection, I build products for you. I build services for you. I build things that you can sell as your own for you on here. I don't teach you to be more of an affiliate. I don't require you to do any marketing of my stuff. And why is that? Because the most profitable thing that you can do on the internet is be in the digital information business, period. It doesn't matter what anybody else tells you. This is the most profitable thing because you have no cost of goods, right? You are literally making 100% profit when you make a sale. And so there's very few things that do that. Even SaaS companies where you're selling software, there's a cost of goods. I mean, there's a cost to develop a piece of software. You have developers and they cost money. It's not free. But when you create a course, that's literally you sitting down and recording some knowledge, something out of your head, right? Now, a lot of people say, well, Anthony, I don't know how to create a course. Maybe I know some knowledge, but I don't know what to create. Well, what if I told you that we would, during this event, okay, help you pick your niche, okay? So we give you an exercise that you go through that will help you discover what type of niche you really would be good at, right? There's an exercise we'll go through that helps you discover here's what your niche is. So you may be sitting there saying to yourself, I don't have a niche, I could never teach anybody anything, but that's just simply not true, right? And you don't realize it, but it is not true. I think I told you guys this last week. I have a friend he's an auto mechanic, and he literally started teaching people how to build auto mechanic shops, like how to make your auto mechanic shop more profitable. And he's doing like 10 million plus a year teaching that. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But he's killing the game. He's doing great. You would have never thought that would be a niche, because most people think that the niche has to be make money, okay? All right, has to be fitness, has to be personal development, or it has to be something to do with dating and relationships, right? That's just not true. Like, this is not, it does not have to be these, right? It's just this is false. It does not have to be these particular ones. I got another friend, he's in the, he's doing great, and he only markets and works with Christians. He's built a Christian community, and I mean, that's his niche. He's teaching people how to, how to live Christian-based lives and how to build Christian-based businesses and all this stuff. And I mean, it's literally just, teaching religion, and that's an offer. And he's doing great. So don't think that you don't have a niche, or that you don't have a something that would be of value to the world, because it would. 100%. And so I think that you have to remember that you don't know what it is you don't know right now. You see what I'm saying? And once you have your eyes open to it, it's a whole new world. It's kind of like, I always tell people this, and it's so interesting. When I was in 6th grade, I struggled massively. I couldn't do math. I really couldn't do a lot of things, but math, very specifically, I just couldn't do it. Now I was in class, and I would always try to race to my class so I could sit up front, like very front row, right? That wasn't really indicative of a kid that would be, failing a class. Well, went through about half of the year, and I'll never forget, Miss Smith was her name. She was my 6th grade teacher. And she said, Anthony, she said, come here for a minute. And she said, you've been trying really hard, but you're not doing well. And I'm wondering, why sometimes do you not do your homework? Why sometimes do you not blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, I can't see what you're writing on the board. You write our homework down and I can't see it. I'm squinting and I just can't see it. And then you erase it, and I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed to ask you to tell me again. I said, it's embarrassing. And she said, well, why are you squinting? I said, I can't see it. She said, well, maybe you need glasses. I said, really? Now, mind you, if you've just lived your whole life blind, you don't know any different. You don't know what the difference is. I just grew up blind. I basically couldn't see. And I certainly couldn't see a board. And so I said, well, I got a pair of glasses. My mom took me to the eye doctor. They said, yep, sure enough, you're like basically legally blind. You know, like my driver's license now says I cannot operate motor vehicles without my glasses on. And they got me a pair of glasses, and all of a sudden, it was like all the things that I did not know existed, I could see. Math became easy. It was simple. I ended up graduating from high school with a 3.8 GPA. I cruised through math. I never had days where I didn't turn in my homework. All of that was because I didn't know what I didn't know. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of you are running into the internet to build a business without your glasses on, right? And you're blindly running through this journey and hoping that you're going to strike gold. But the reality is you need to put your glasses on. You need somebody to tell you, hey, you actually could succeed at a much higher level than you think you can. You just don't know what you don't know because you don't have your glasses on. I truly believe that we can help you put your glasses on at this event, okay? It's a 2-day event. It's called WSM Live, okay? So it's WSM Live. And this event is 2 days. You can attend it from your, from your house. And so it's not like you have to leave home or anything. And I truly think that if you have this, okay, if you do this, and if you do it the way that, the way that I've taught you to do it, okay, that you can have success with it. So picking your niche, right? And by the way, if you want to get tickets, it's go.thesc.com/WSM, okay? This is where you get tickets, right? Now these tickets are $197, and here's the guarantee that I give you, okay? If you reserve your ticket and you join me on Saturday the 25th for the first day, you spend the entire day at the event and you learn everything you can. If you attend all of our day one event, okay, and if at the end of day one you don't love the event, if you don't feel like I've delivered everything I promised I would, then literally I'll give you a refund and you don't have to pay for the event. You get a full refund. The only caveat is you actually have to attend day one and you have to stay until the end of day one, right? And if you give it a fair shot and you're just confused at the end, if you don't feel like you've put your glasses on, if you say per se, then I'm happy to just give you a full refund on your ticket. How many of you feel like that's pretty fair? Yeah? I felt like most of you probably would feel like that was a pretty fair thing, right? Now, you can see more about this event, okay, on this on this page. I can give you the URL to this particular page too. That's for tickets. For the page, you can just go to www.webinarsales.com/WSM Live. Okay. This event, this is the event page. Okay, so you can go to the event page and buy tickets. If you decide you just want the tickets and you don't want to have to read through all the event page stuff, well, then you can just go straight to the order form for the tickets. Here's the thing. We've upgraded our Success Connection students to VIP tickets, okay? And so what that means is you get basically a $200 upgrade completely free. I always do that with my students. I did it last Thursday and I closed it down. I broke the link, this link right here. I'm doing it again this Thursday only because, like I said, I decided that I'm going to re-record all those content videos for you. So I had a free night to talk about this. And so I'm going to open it back up. If you enroll tonight, you will get a VIP ticket. If you enroll tomorrow, which is the last day you can even enroll, you will not get a VIP ticket, okay? So you will not get the VIP sessions. with your ticket. It has to be tonight. There's no excuses. This is not thousands of dollars. It's $197. It's relatively cheap, right? So you have to do it tonight. So pick your niche. Then what we do is we will build your outline. So once you've decided on what course you want, like what you want your course to be about, you then want to design an outline, okay? What is my outline? What am I going to teach? Because that's where most people get basically mental blocks, right? They get a mental block here. They're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I want my course to be about. And once we figure that out, then they're like, okay, well, I don't know what to teach. I could teach this, or I could teach that, or I could do this. And all the ideas they keep compiling, and then people freak out and they don't know what to do. They get a mental block. They never film their course. We're not going to let that happen. We're going to show you how to build your outline. There will even be an opportunity for us to build your outline for you. Think about that. All right. So build your outline. This is an important thing. Third thing is design your funnel, right? And this is, are you going to do low ticket? Are you going to do mid ticket? Are you going to do high ticket? This is the process you go through, by the way, to create your own course on the internet, right? Which one of these will you do? Typically, I like to start people off on the low ticket, because with the low ticket, it's faster, right? We get what we call speed to market. That just means that lots of people can join your course quickly, right? The more expensive a course is, the longer it's going to take to get that course live, because you're going to have to film more content. You're going to have to create more opportunity. You're going to have a much better sales pitch. If my tickets to WSM Live 2022 were $2,000, well, then you guys would probably be saying, okay, Anthony, all right, hold up, $2,000? And I would have to create a PowerPoint, a sales presentation, all kinds of stuff, right, to try to sell tickets to this event. When they're $197, all I really have to do is say, guys, do you want an opportunity to be a part of what I think is the most profitable sector of the online business space? Do you want to just blindly walk away from the opportunity? We only do this once a year. There's no second chance. That's it. It's now or never. Do you want to just blindly walk away from that because you feel like you're not good enough? Or do you want to trust somebody who's been doing this for 20 years when I tell you that you do have a course and you can do this? It isn't that hard. I can help you put your glasses on and you'll see very clearly how to do this in a 2-day workshop. It's a really simple thing. So when you're over delivering with value and you're pricing your product really low, you can get to market a lot faster because you don't have to spend a ton of time on sales pitches and giving 5,000 bonuses and all these things to try to make somebody say yes, right? It's relatively easy to get somebody to say yes to a lower ticket product. So we teach you how to get speed to market. That is the reason why I teach you during this event, okay? I teach you this rule of 7. How do we get a really inexpensive funnel, okay? A really quick, fast to implement product that costs very little money out to market, right? In any niche. And how do we get what we call maximum customer velocity? This is not something that very many people teach, but it is the ability to get as many customers as we possibly can, as fast as we possibly can. And that should be your goal when you are a beginner that is selling a course online. You should be trying to get as many customers as possible, because those customers will be customers for life. There are people that have been getting on the Success Connection now for 7 years. Think about that, 7 years, right? So, I mean, at the end of the day, that's really that's a long time to have a customer, right? But I create a maximum customer velocity. I sell a really inexpensive product and I let people come in and I let them learn. I let them ascend to whatever they want. They can buy some of my mid-ticket and higher ticket products. That's okay too. But my big thing is I ascend you. right? Slowly at your own pace. And so getting a lot of buyers means you'll have a lot more buyers in the future, okay? So this is all education. This is you learning like, okay, that makes sense. So with you being able to do this rule of 7, it makes it really easy for you to be able to get started in this space. This is great for beginners. Then we kind of ascend to the webinar sales machines, where we teach you how to do automated webinars. And then the third one, which, I mean, this is the one that most people just seethe over, is the high ticket book a call stuff. I was actually just talking to a buddy of mine earlier today that has a high ticket funnel, and he did 3 $75,000 sales this week already. Guys, $75,000 sales, okay? And it sounds like, oh my gosh, no, there's no way I could do that. You're wrong. Again, you're wrong. Someone tried to sell us and has successfully sold $15,000 sleep training for newborns done via FaceTime. So like, if people are willing to spend $15,000 to get FaceTime sleep training coaching, I mean, the sky is the limit, right? And that's what I'm trying to tell you, is the sky really is the limit, but you are limiting yourself by not getting involved and not doing it. Again, I can teach you all this coming up here in literally just a couple of days. All you got to do is go to this URL, all right? It's webinarsales.com/WSM live. That's to learn more about the event, okay? And if you want to go straight and get the tickets, you can go here, go.vsc.com/WSM. That takes you straight to get your tickets, okay? So we've got two different links that you can visit there. Here's the deal. There is no second chance for this event. It is coming up and that is it. We are not recording it and selling replays. If you purchase your tickets, I will send you a replay, right? I'll send you basically next Monday, I'll send out an email with a link that gives you access to a replay. So if you missed part of it or some of it or whatever, you'll be able to get yourself back in the game and get the replay. But that's it, right? I'm not providing access to this ever again. It's closed door session and that's it, right? And I'm not even entirely sure we'll even do it next year. I know that it's only going to be done once this year. So you have one opportunity and it's completely risk-free, completely risk-free. Attend the first day, do your work, which means show up, listen, learn. And if for any reason you hate it and you think, Anthony, this sucks, I don't want to show up for day 2, ping me and I'll give you a refund. At least you tried it out. How many times have you looked back on life and said, man, I wish I would have? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to hard sell you. I'm just trying to help you with a little logic here. There's almost 1,000 of you on here. There should be 1,000 of you buying tickets to this event. It's not, massively expensive. Any of you can afford this. There's absolutely no way you can tell me you can't afford $197 because you can. It's all about finding your priorities, right? You waste $197 on way less, right? So it's just prioritizing. It's $197. And if you hate the first day where I've taught you basically 2/3 of the funnels, then you get a refund. It's real simple. Ask for money back and I'll give it to you. There's absolutely no real reason not to sign up other than you have placed limiting beliefs on yourself. You believe you can't succeed. You believe you won't make any money. You believe you can't sell a course. You believe that you know more about this industry than I do. And maybe that's the case. But I can tell you right now, for those of you that go to this link, for those of you that go to webinarsales.com/WSM live to learn more about the actual event, or for those of you that go to just go.vsc.com/WSM, okay? For those of you that go to one of these two links and get your tickets, you will see that I am right. You will see that creating this ability to have success is not really all that hard. You will see that there is money to be made in the knowledge industry, and you will see how to tap into that knowledge industry, create your own course, create your own path, and truly create your own destiny. When I switched over to the knowledge industry, everything changed. life was a little bit easier. I was in control of my own destiny. I can make as much or as little money as I want. I can do as many courses as I want or as few as I want. So you really control your business at the highest level when you do this, right? When you don't, then you don't. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being an affiliate. I'm still an affiliate. I'm still an affiliate for ClickFunnels. I'm still an affiliate for GetResponse. I'm still an affiliate for a lot of companies. But when you go back to this little scale, right, as you graduate from affiliate to course seller, you double your money because all of a sudden you're making all the revenue. You're not having to pay somebody else. And when you go up to coach, you just create this higher ticket revenue stream. And so that's what we're really teaching you at WSM Live. We're teaching you how to step up, how to level up, how to go up a level in the game, right? And if you don't feel like you can do that, well, then you've put limiting beliefs on yourself, and I feel bad for you for that. Because if I had stopped every time somebody told me I wasn't going to be successful, then we wouldn't be here today. You wouldn't be learning from me today. You wouldn't be where you're at right now because I wouldn't be where I'm at. But every time somebody told me I couldn't, I did. Every time somebody told me I shouldn't because I wouldn't be able to, I immediately went and did that thing, and then I did it at a high level, and I did it successfully. And I've done it time and time and time and time again. So it's all about changing the way you think, right? Everybody's talking about a recession coming up. The economy is going to be bad, blah, 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 blah. Do you know how many times I've heard that and I haven't cared because my online business doesn't revolve around the interest rates. It doesn't matter what inflation is. I'm still able to create sales. The last recession in 2008-9, I was on the cover of Home Business Magazine for generating 7 figures during a recession. So the point is that there's no better place to be than here. There's no better opportunity than the one that you have in front of you. All I'm saying is, why not spend 2 days with me and let me help you level up? Let me help you learn a little more. Let me help you increase your margins, your ROI from 50% to 100%. Let me show you how you could make high ticket sales, how you could make one sale for $25,000. And my gosh, if you did that just 4 times a year, you've got a 6-figure income. I'm pretty sure that would replace the current income you have right now. I'm pretty sure that would allow you to live that lifestyle that you're chasing. You can do that with 4 high ticket sales. So all we have to do is discover our niche, create an outline, and launch a funnel. And when we do those 3 things, and we do them correctly, and we build what we call the machine so that we have all of these things working together, creating 3 or 4 high ticket sales in a year is really just not that hard. It's not that difficult. It's not that, what is that? How many sales is that per, how many days between sales, right? What is that, like 70, right? If you wanted to get to like 3, 4, 5, yeah, 5. So you can make 5 high ticket sales if you got 1 sale every 70 days. It's 2.5 months, And so I'm just saying, it's not like you have to create this massive, massive, massive flood of sales. It only takes a few, right? And we teach you how that's done. So go to these URLs and check this out for me, okay? It's www.webinarsales.com/WSM Live or go.vsc.com/WSM. All right, tonight is the final night for you to be able to get access to this and get your VIP tickets, okay? Because we have to set up those little breakout rooms and stuff like that in the software. And we won't be able to do that, obviously, if you do not enroll tonight. So tickets officially close down obviously tomorrow, right? Tomorrow is the final day for anybody to get a ticket. But if you get your tickets tonight, you're going to get your tickets with a VIP ticket, which means you're going to get access to the VIP breakout sessions that nobody else is getting access to unless they spend $200 on an upsell, right, into VIP. You do not have that upsell, facing you. So what I want you to do is go to these links and get yourself enrolled. Do not make excuses, make progress. That's what this year is all about. You want to take back control of your personal economy, this is the first step. You want interest rates to not matter to you, this is your first step. You want to be able to live the lifestyle that you want to live, well then take control of your life. Take control of how you make your money. The first step to taking control is having the knowledge of how to take control, the knowledge of what you need to do. Knowledge is power because knowledge allows us to create income. And income gives us the power to make the decisions and the choices that we want to make in life. You can have that power once you get this knowledge, and you're going to get it at this event. So I want you to all go there now. go.dsc.com/WSM. That takes you straight to the order form to get your tickets. And you can go to webinarsales.com/WSM live to learn more about the event. There's also an enrollment button on there. Any Success Connection student member that enrolls tonight before midnight is going to get access to the VIP tickets at absolutely no additional cost. So you're getting a $200 upgrade, and you're getting a full first day money back guarantee. You come sit, you come learn. And if you're not excited, if you're not jumping out of your seat, if you're not somebody that's like, oh my gosh, I wish this was event, was live. I wish I was like there with you. I want to jump through this computer. If you don't feel like you're going to jump through your computer, well then you know what? Just ping us, ask for a refund, and we'll give you a refund. It's pretty simple, right? The event is designed to give you the knowledge so that you have the power to take control of your life, your business, your finances, and your dreams. So go to the link that you see on the screen, webinarsales.com/WSM live. Make it happen. Guys, next week I will be with you live from Mississippi. As I said, I will be going back home. There will be no selling of my webinars, basically my live event, because it will have already passed. But I will be giving you the content for the funnel that we've built out for you. So you will get access to that funnel that we've built out for you completely free next week. You'll get the content for it so that you'll be able to truly jump in and launch that business, again, built for you 100% free here on the Success Connection. So between now and then, all you've got to do is get yourself more knowledge and more power by going to these links and jumping into our live event. It's webinarsales.com/WSM live. The URLs are on the page. Go there now. I'm going to go hang out with my wife, make sure she's okay. And of course, I look forward to seeing all of you here on the Success Connection next week as we dive back into our training. And once we get that done, we're going to work on letting you guys vote on what funnel you want me to build you next. What type of business do you want me to build you next, right? That's coming up next week, completely free. Make sure that you don't miss it. So again, go to the link, webinarsales.com/WSM live. That's going to show you the tickets. Make sure that you go there. And of course, you can go to go.dsc.com/WSM, okay, to get directly to the order form for the tickets. Either way, you can purchase from either link, and we'll make sure that we get you upgraded to the VIP passes, provided you have checked out tonight by midnight. Get it done, and I look forward to seeing you all here next week on the Success Connection, same place, same time. Take care, everybody. Good night.